In today's video, I'll show you how to connect your Canon PIXMA TS6520 to your Mac computer, how to print using Wi-Fi, and also how to get the scan results from here directly on your Mac. So let's get started right away. The first step is to connect your Canon printer to the same Wi-Fi network as your Mac is currently connected to. So we'll have to go on the control panel right over here to do it. First, you're going to press the home button over here so we start on the same page. And then using these arrows, you're going to go down. And then using these arrows, you're going to go down. You're going to select Settings, press OK. Select LAN Settings, it's the first option, press OK. Now we're going to select Wi-Fi, which is the first option. So press again on OK. Then go down with the arrow and we need to select Wi-Fi setup. So press OK. Push down the down arrow and we're going to select manual connect. Press OK. It will search for all the different Wi-Fi networks that are currently around the printer. So give it a few seconds and they will all appear in a list. This is the list, and again with the arrows you'll be able to navigate and find your Wi-Fi network. Mine is this one, so I'll press OK, and now it's time to enter the password. Press OK again, and you're going to have a small keyboard appearing on the display that you'll be able to navigate using the arrows. Once you have typed your password, go down and select OK on the lower right side and press the OK button. Once your printer is connected to your Wi-Fi, you're going to get this confirmation message connected to the wireless router. On your Mac, you don't have to install any drivers. You're going to click on the top left corner on the Apple logo. Then you're going to select System Settings. You're going to scroll down on the left side menu and you're going to click on Printers and Scanners. Then over here on the right side, you're going to go all the way down in this page and click on Add Printer, Scanners or Fax. In the list that will appear, you're going to select Canon TS6520 series. Make sure that it is in blue. And then you're going to click on the Add button. After a minute or two, your printer will be added in your printers list. Great. Now, how do you print? Quite easy. You're going to open any files on your Mac that you wish to print. Could also be a web page. Over here, I have open a web page. Let's say I want to print this Wikipedia page. All you have to do, even if it's a picture or a PDF file, you're going to go on the top left corner, click on File, and select Print. Under Printer, you're going to click, and instead of whatever was there, you're going to select Canon TS6500 series. There's a few different options you can change, so the number of copies, if you want to print in black and white or in color, if you want to print on both sides of the page, many things that you can change depending what you're trying to print. In my case, I just want to print page number 1, so I'll select range 1 to 1. Press the print button. Make sure that you have extended this paper output. And in around 13 seconds, the print should come out. So this is the result. Everything looks great. Next, let me show you how to scan something and get the file directly on your Mac computer. Open the scan lid. You're going to notice there is an arrow on the top left corner. What does mean? Okay, is to simply put the page you want to scan facing down with the top part of the document, right? This is the top part towards the left side. Then you're going to bring this corner of your page so it touches the corner with the arrow, like that. This is how you properly align your document. Once you have closed the scan lid, let's go on the Mac. You're going to go on the magnifying glass on the top right corner of your Mac, and you're going to type Capture. One of the options that will be presented to you is the image capture app. It comes included with your Mac. You don't have to download anything. Then on the left side, you should see shared. Click on shared. And one of the options should be your Canon TS6520. Click on it. Then show details. I'll make this window bigger so you see better. Basically, it will give you a preview of what's on the scan lid. This is not saved on your Mac computer. It's just to show you what's in there. You'll have to go on the right side and change a few settings depending what you're trying to scan. So over here you have if you want to scan in color or black and white. I'll keep it in color. You have the resolution. If you're scanning a text file like I just did, I suggest you choose 200 dpi. This will give you enough details and the scan will only take around 12 to 13 seconds. If you want the maximum resolution that this scanner is capable of, in this case it's 1200 dpi. Now there's a trade-off. Obviously this will give you the best results, the most details, but it will also take a minute or two to scan. It's very slow and the file will be huge on your computer. So for text files, 200. If you're scanning a picture or a painting, artwork, select the maximum, but be prepared for the trade-off I just listed. Over here, you can uncheck use custom size and simply choose over here the size of your paper. In my case, it's a US letter size. I will leave it like this. Then we have scan to. Where do you want the file to go on your computer? So I will select desktop, but yeah, you can choose anything. You can give this name, this scan, a new name. So let's say my scan for the video. And then you have format. By default, it will be JPEG and most people will be fine with it. But if you want, let's say, to combine multiple pages in one single PDF document, select PDF. You're going to press this. You're going to click on combine into single document. You're going to scan the first page, okay, by clicking the scan. And you're going to see the file appearing in the folder. Put the next page on the scan bed and press scan again without changing anything. All the next pages you're going to scan, if you have selected PDF and combine, it will simply mean that the page will go in the same file every time. In my case, this is just one page, so I'll select JPEG and press scan. You're going to see the file appearing right over here. And here we go, the file just appeared on my desktop. If I open it, I get this beautiful preview. As you see, at 200 dpi, there's enough details for 99% of the people. Okay, that's really not bad. 1200 dpi will obviously give you an extreme amount of details, but that's not necessary, especially for this kind of a document. So thanks for watching. If you found my video useful, leave a like, but also comment down below. If you think I can improve on something, leave a comment. Check my Amazon links if you want to get a new printer or some compatible ink with this Canon model. I have put a link down below, or some paper, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks again for watching.